A client has just come in and given you a file that's a pre-visualization of a shot he wants you to shoot on his machine. You don't know if it fits on your machine or not. You don't know if he is capable of making a file that will run on your machine. So you need to take his pre-visualization and import it into Flare. We're going to use the CGI import screen. There it is. We're going to browse to the job he wants opened. There is full address. We know nothing about it, so before we change anything, we're just going to do an import. And there is our file. We can now see that it is 200 frames long, and we can see that there are extremes of movement here, but there are target distances and there are focus distances, which is a good start. Let's view this on our rig model to see what the move is. We can see from this that the move is considerably out of reach of the machine where it is, and is too high, and is likely to be quite a long movement on the track. For this reason, we need to set some other things correct in order to import it again. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change to master outer so that my track can follow the move. I'm now going to import it again, and I'm going to set an offset in Z of -2 meters to see if it brings it in reach, and import it again. Now my arm is a master axis, and if I look at my job, it's lower, but it still looks as if it is out of reach in many respects. And in fact, it's running off the end of the track, and my arm is incapable of reaching it. One of the things I can do is I can move my master axis in order to better import a move. Because the master axis isn't part of the information in the move, it's just X, Y's and Z's. Where my master axis is set when I do my import can change considerably the X, Y, Z values that are imported. I'm going to change my arm position to something further out. Let's go to there. The other thing I'm also going to do is reduce the number of actual waypoints I have by setting my granularity to 10. This means I'm only importing every 10th frame, which will enable me to better maneuver the job. Let's import that. And look at it on our rig model. Now our reach is considerably better, but we're still very high and we're going off the end of the rail. Okay, let's go back and try importing again. It only takes a few moments to do each import, so this is the easiest way to iterate to a correct setup. I'm going to bring it back 3 meters in X, so it is in the center of my rail. I'm also going to bring it down another meter in Z, so it is at a more usable height. Importing again, and viewing again on my rig model. Here I have a job that's in the center of my track. It looks workable, except it actually goes off the side of the rail at one point. Let's run that again. And I can see from that that my job is too far over in the positive direction in Y. Therefore, I'm going to import again, but this time I'm going to put a figure of minus 1 meter in Y and import again. Now, when I run it with my rig model, it runs fine with no errors. It's notable to see also that the move seems to have smooth ramps at the start and end. This is not always the case with moves that have been pre-visualized by a client. In a virtual world, you can stop dead. Here, you have to bring a 700 kilo machine to a stop gently. And you need smooth ramps or eases in, eases out in order to be able to run a smooth movement with a machine like this. I'm now going to go back to my move and switch back to full granularity, so I'm importing every frame. I have the same offsets set. I could, if I wanted to, have rotated the move to fit better on the track, but I didn't need to in this case. I could also have translated to a particular position my rig was in, or rotated to my camera position, should I have those already set. These are useful where I am on a set and I need to be able to line their move up to the already built set and scenery. I'm now going to import that. And this is a workable move. All of the values here are correct. It seems that their role is not changing in level, so they have a flat shot in terms of camera Dutch. Let's have a look at our shot on our model. And run it. That works fine. It fits on my rail. I don't hit anything. I have no idea what he wants to put in the scene. That comes later. But we have seen, by using the rig model and by importing repeatedly, we have managed to get his move to fit in the real world. We'll now see this run on the rig. Here we go. This has been a Mark Roberts motion control training video. Thank you for watching.